Scorpio, you are up again for a tarot energy reading. What had happened is I don't know how I forgot to upload the episode during the love thing. That's how all of this came about. So we're going to talk about that for a sec. Obviously, in the middle of the month, I start doing the readings. So I start off with the general, then I go into the love readings, then I go into the money readings for all of the signs. When I was in the middle of the money readings, which was the last phase, I was looking at when I log into my YouTube studio and everything to start uploading to my podcast on Spotify and blah, 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 all of that stuff. Something didn't look right. I'm like, why is Scorpio right there instead of at another part on the list? So I was like, okay, that's weird. I was like, okay, I'll deal with it later. So I'm still uploading the money readings. And every time I kept seeing your name, Scorpio, I was like, why is the Scorpio name right there? It should be up there. So I was like, okay, fine. Let me go back through the readings and see. And when I went back through the readings, I was like, how I went straight from Libra to Sagittarius in the love readings. And I'm like, how did I do that? So yeah, here we are. And this is sort of my, my bad. My bad reading to you. So this is you're getting a bonus reading. And this isn't specifically for April or anything like that. It's just wherever you find this, or if it resonates, more than likely, this is probably for you. As I always say, take what resonates, leave what does not. If it's not your story, don't try to make it fit. I'm just a person sitting here reading energy and tarot cards. Now, this particular spread, I decided to do differently. I did 8 cards is what I did. 8 tarot cards, and then the card in the middle is the oracle card. I'm using my Marvel deck, like Marvel Comics. And the crazy thing is, this was the oracle card that came out during the pre-shuffle, which was Deadpool. And when I tell you I did a heavy shuffle, I don't shuffle like regular people. I mix them up really, really good. And as I was stacking them back together, something told me to grab the card on the top. And sure enough, it's the same card again that came out in the pre-shuffle. So that's letting me know that card message is definitely for you. And then I'm using my Sword of Light deck, Oracle deck, which I pulled 1 card from this. And I want to go ahead and read this to you. And it says, and also the number 3 might be significant to you. It says, Archangel Michael is with you now. Even though you can't see it, I am actively working on this situation. I am here and helping you. So Archangel Michael is with you right now. Going back to the Deadpool card, which is at the center of all of this. The thing about this particular card, and it's like I'm here for the snacks or whatever, this card signifies don't take things so seriously. What it's talking about is like how Deadpool has been through all of this stuff. For those who aren't familiar with comic books and comic book characters, Deadpool is pretty much immortal in a way because he regenerates anytime he is hurt. He's similar to Wolverine with the healing factor. So anytime you do something, like if you chop off Deadpool's arm, it'll grow back. That's how he regenerates. So he's been through a lot of stuff where he's been melted down into a puddle. He's had his arms chopped off, his legs chopped off, and so on and so forth. But one thing about Deadpool is that he usually has a sense of humor about whatever he is going into or whatever he's dealing with. What this is saying is that, yeah, some things may suck, whether it's in the immediate moment that you're listening to this or whether you may be faced with a moment in the future. Yes, things just suck sometimes. However, don't always take it so seriously. Sometimes it is good to laugh at a situation. I'm sure you have heard to laugh to keep from crying. That is literally a thing. Humor is a good way to, I don't want to say can I get the word out? Desynthesize what's going on. I will say it is a way to help you move forward without being too much in your head. You're not in your head as much when you can laugh at something. So that's what this is about. The good thing is that all of these cards on the table that came out, all of it is really good energy. You have the Queen of Pentacles which is nurturing energy, specifically Virgo, but can be any earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. You could be dealing with that sign, or you could have any of those signs in your chart, Scorpio. So Queen of Pentacles, again, about nurturing, also very good with money, good with business. With Queens coming out can be a mother figure. So maybe you have a mother figure that's like a Virgo or an earth sign or something like that. Now, what's interesting to me is that with the Six of Pentacles, this is about a surprise. This is about a sudden cash infusion. This can also be about balancing things, because Six of Pentacles is usually about karma too, and about equal give and take, more earth energy. For some of you, you may have an investment that is paying off. The reason I say that is because Queen plus 6 is 7. 7 can be about investments, where you put your attention, how things are growing, things of that nature. For some of you, there may be an investment that is paying off and you may not have been aware that it is doing so well. So that could be for some of you. Now, I do see information coming in because you have the Five of Wands and the Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands is fast communication. There's going to be some sort of conflict connected to this communication. And this is fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Now, also, you have the Seven of Wands in the middle of all this. With the Seven of Wands, that is about standing your ground. I feel whatever information comes in, it may be about something that you have to defend to a certain degree and say, okay, no, this is how I feel about this. There may be other people, again, Five of Wands, conflict. There may be other people that are like, hey, I don't feel this way. And then things are said based off of the communication. This communication will more than likely be connected to something that is financial, is what I'm getting, especially with the Six of Pentacles. Now, another card that's out here is the Nine of Cups. This is a wish fulfillment, is what this is. I'm going back to the communication coming in. I feel this is something for you that will make you very happy. Others around you may not be so happy that you are happy, or they may ask questions like, why Scorpio? Why did Scorpio receive their wish fulfillment? Some of that could be going on. You're not that concerned about it because, again, there's that Seven of Wands energy where it's like, hey, no, I deserve this. I earned it. Whatever, whatever. Again, there's an offer coming in because Knight of Cups is about action. It's about moving towards what emotionally fulfills someone. And the Knight can bring an offer just like a page can bring an offer, but the Knights are more about taking action. Someone may be taking action to bring something towards you that fulfills you emotionally, or you're going to take action towards them to bring them something that fulfills them emotionally. You have the Page of Wands here. So this is curiosity. This is starting new things, learning new things. This is going off on an adventure. Don't forget, Page of Wands is also a travel card. Some of you may be traveling, is what you may be doing. I don't know why I got the rainforest. Is somebody going to Latin America, like Brazil or something like that, or whatever? Because that's kind of what I got just a second ago. Let me know, like, shoot me something on Twitter or hit me up in the comments and let me know if somebody's like going to Brazil or somewhere in Latin America. But I kind of got that vibe. But with the Page of Wands, that is something where the passion has been set. You know, the passion has been brought out. Where the curiosity has brought out the passion. Now, for others of you, there's a lot of heavy family energy here, is what this is. The reason I say that is because the Nine of Cups plus the Knight of Cups is the Ten of Cups. So there's a lot of heavy family energy here. For some of you, it may be your wish to have a family with the Page of Wands. Page of Wands is a young energy. Page of Wands is a childlike energy. So for some of you, maybe you're finally starting a family. Again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. One thing that I'm learning in the midst of all this energy is that there's a purpose here. Somebody may be looking for their purpose, figuring out their purpose, or what have you. Now, at the bottom of the deck, it was Loki. For those who don't know, Loki is Thor's brother, the mischievous one. But on this, it says, care to discover your glorious purpose. Meaning, are you willing to take that adventure to discover your purpose? And I feel that some of you, that's what you're doing. You're going off on this adventure into the unknown to discover your purpose. The unknown might be motherhood. Again, it could be a family thing where you've never been a mother before and you're like, I'm finally ready. I'm finally ready to do it. And then you start the process and you're going off into that adventure. In doing that, the other reason I'm saying family too is because at the bottom of the deck, on the tarot deck, is the 10 of Pentacles. This is family energy. You see how the family is gathered around the food and stuff about to eat? I also feel for some of you, maybe you're the matriarch figure, possibly, or if you're a male, maybe you're the patriarch of the family or something like that. But I feel like there's somebody who wants to bring the family together. Going back to this 6 of Pentacles energy, where you have this, where you want to bring the family together. For some of you, maybe the family hasn't been together in a while. Maybe you haven't sat down and actually had a dinner or something of that nature in a while. And now somebody is looking to do that. Also with the 10 of Pentacles, that's stability. That is wealth. It is abundance. It's where people don't really have to worry about things. I feel that with this 6 of Pentacles, for some of you, it may change the dynamic because it brings in financial stability that gives you more bandwidth to be a family. You know how you get caught up in stuff where you're working, just like me. I work a lot. I work a regular job. I do my podcast. I write short stories. It's like the list goes on and on and on. I do a lot of stuff. I don't get to see my family that often. And yes, everything is a choice. It's true. At the same time, I'm pursuing my goals and my dreams. So it's like, okay, where do we go with this? Now, if there was even more money coming in, would I have that flexibility to spend with my family and to pop up every now and then to go visit? Absolutely. And that's what I'm talking about, where something may come in that allows you the ability to give more bandwidth to your family, where maybe before is work, 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 work. Hamster wheel, hamster wheel, hamster wheel. It was that before. But now, new things are coming in to free up bandwidth to give to your family or to start a family. Now, finally, at the bottom of the deck with the Sword of Light deck, it says in number 37, 37 might be significant to you, or the number 10, because don't forget 3 plus 7 is 10. All right, it says, welcome abundance into your life. Prosperity is on its way to you. Have faith that Source will heal your financial challenges. So this sort of coincides with this card right here. This is 10 of Pentacles. This is the same energy. Also under the 10 of Pentacles, I just seen you have the Ace of Wands. So again, this is something passionate, something new. Going back to the pregnancy thing, because the wands can also represent, especially the Ace of Wands, can represent the male genitalia. So there may be something passionate happening with someone. Don't forget, Knight of Cups is here. So there may be something passionate happening with someone where you're like, you know what? I'm finally ready to start a family. Regardless, this is saying that abundance is on its way to you. So these are two confirmations of that. Both of these cards were at the bottom of the decks when it comes to it. So we have purpose, we have exploration, we have abundance, we have don't take things so seriously and, learn how to laugh. Actually, I might title this that, don't take things so seriously. And also we have wish fulfillment, we have offers, and we have standing your ground, we have equal give and take, we have balance, we have surprises. There will be some surprises with that Six of Pentacles. And we have communication, fast movement with the Eight of Wands. Of course, we have conflict, and especially if this is a family type thing, there's always going to be conflict in family. It is what it is. But yeah, we have all of that. in the midst of all of this, whether you win the lottery tomorrow, not saying you're going to win the lottery tomorrow, I'm just saying, whether you win the lottery tomorrow or receive some other type of money or this or that or whatever happens, it's really about learn how to laugh and don't take things so seriously. All right? So Scorpio, that is your message. KIRWKC.com, main podcasting platform. Podcast carried everywhere. I hope you enjoyed this bonus reading. My bad again on the uploads. Until next time, be blessed.